What's up, everyone? Today we're going to do a question, and this is the question. And I encourage you all to look at the question and try solving it. And I'm going to solve it in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so let's try solving this question. I feel this is a nice question. You need to know a pair of linear equations, and you need to know how to solve them. So then only you can solve this question, okay? So let's see what the question is saying. A train covered a certain distance at a uniform speed. Okay, this is something related to distance and speed. Alright, so what do? I know that speed, I'm gonna denote by v, is equal to distance, which I'm going to denote by s, is divided by time, that's speed. Alright, so it's saying it covers some distance at a uniform speed, so it's highlighting distance. So let's look what is distance. So I will multiply both sides by t, and I will see that I can cut the t and I can get s is equal to vt. Now this is very important, and let's move on. If the train would have moved 10 kilometer per hour faster, alright, it would have taken 2 hours less than the scheduled time. Alright, same distance, it's gonna travel the same distance. It says it covered a distance, so it's a past thing. So it's saying, now it's saying if statements, right? It's gonna say if that's the situation, this would be the case to reach that distance, right? Alright, so what is saying? So to get to that same distance, I sped up my train to speed plus 10 kilometers per hour, and I'm gonna multiply that by, what's my time? It is less than 2 hours of the initial time, right? So that's minus 2. Right. Alright, so now let's get the second situation. Okay, and if the train were slow by 10 kilometers per hour, so that means from the original speed it's 10 minus 10 kilometers per hour, and now the it would have it would have taken 3 hours more than the scheduled time. So from the original time, it will take 3 hours more. Alright, this is good. These are the two linear equations you can form. Actually, there are three variables, but you can actually make this into two variable linear equations. So now it's a great time. If you haven't got far, you can now pause and try solving it. Alright, I think you guys have solved it. Okay, let's see what could be the answer. So I can see that I derived that s is equal to vt. Alright, so that it's the same s for both of the equations. It's saying it's just trying to make s is equal to vt. If v is plus 10, so I want to get vt, right? So t becomes minus 10, so I can get vt. So that's what technically is happening here. It's trying to get vt. V plus 10 times t times 2, t minus 2, v plus 10 times t minus 2 is just vt. Alright, but we need to solve v and t, because that's why the if statement is there. So let's substitute for s for vt, right? Let's substitute that vt here and here. Alright, so I'm gonna get vt is equal to v plus 10 t minus 2, vt is equal to v minus 10 t plus 3. Alright, that's our linear equation into variables, pair of linear equations into variables. Alright, okay, let's try solving this. Let's open the brackets. Okay, so if I open the brackets, if I use distributive property, I will get vt minus 2v plus 10t and minus 20. I can cut the vt's because vt minus vt are 0, so I can cut the vt's because we can make them 0. I'm left with minus 2v plus 10t minus 20 is equal to 0, because vt minus vt at the other side I got 0, so that's the 0 here. I don't like negative here at the v, so I'm gonna multiply -1, so I'm gonna get 2v minus 10t plus 20 is equal to 0. Now that's good. Alright, let's do the same thing here. Alright, I'm gonna get vt and plus 3v, and I'm gonna get minus 10t, and I'm gonna get minus 30. I'm gonna get the vt, and now it turns to be minus 10t minus 30 is equal to 0. Now I can see that there's minus 10t and minus 10t. I'm going to use the elimination method here. So if I take this as equation 1 and equation 2, I can do 2 minus 1, which is 2v minus 10t plus 20 is equal to 0. So I'm subtracting, right? So that becomes minus, that becomes plus, that also becomes minus. Minus 0 is 0. All right, let's see, that becomes, let's see what the equation becomes now. Alright, so 3v minus 2v, I'm getting v, and minus 10t plus 10t becomes 0. Okay, now minus 30 minus 20 is minus 50. If I take that to the other side, I'll get 50. So speed is 50 kilometers per hour. Now we have to find times, therefore we can find the distance. The question is time, telling us to find the distance covered by the train. Okay, so we need to find time. What do we do for that? Let's substitute. I like equation 1. I feel that's easy. So 2 into 50 is 100. So 100 minus 10t plus 20 is equal to 0. I can say that's 120, right? 120 minus 10t plus 120. To the other side, it will become minus 120. I can cut off the negative, and then t becomes 120 by 10, which is 12 uh, hours, I believe. All right, now it's 12 hours. Now let's find the distance. Distance is S is equal to VT. Alright, let's do that. Alright, let's make space. Alright, so S is equal to 50 times. What was it? Yes, 50 times 12, right? Yes, it's 50 times 12. Okay, let's see. 5 times alright, okay, 5 times 10 is 50. 5 times 2 is 10. That's giving me 60. 60 times 10 is 600. So the distance traveled by the train is 600 kilometers. That's the final answer. And let's box it off. Right, I believe most of you have uh, solve this correctly. If you haven't, find your mistake and try solving it. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye.